streets, we be cast out. And if it wasn't for these jealous fellas that blast out, we be sitting on top of the world with a stash out.
And if it wasn't for these guns, we be assed out. And if it wasn't for these streets, we be cast out. And if it wasn't for these jealous fellas that blast out, we be sitting on top of the world with a stash out.
If it wasn't for these streets, I'd be assed out. It's getting hot on these blocks, a nigga about to pass out. Crash out, shoot him to the av and dumb out. Yap a nigga for his down and make me pull a gun out. Throw slugs out, dig it down, run in your house. Get the stash out your couch and duct tape in your mouth. I'm cast out, drinking, get a scout. Flip 3 bricks, applied in the north. Head back to the south, 95's my route, king of the hill. Hole in the cloud, violators get hot slugs, burnt in they scalp. This shit is dangerous, snitch niggas pointing us out. This ain't a game, kid, you can't think we playing timeout. For my hip hop niggas, throw your best rhymes out. If your body bout, trust funds if you got a shout. Stack ones, we on the run for some shit I had done. And if it wasn't for my gun, on these streets I'll be murdered,
now,
son.
if it wasn't for these guns, we be assed out. Strategically masked out, without one doubt. Slithering schemes and probably come to lace in my team. Seeking the gleam, out here misleading the fiends. It's like these streets ain't what it seems. Little black boy duck from the boys in blue for the luster green. Don't have major schemes, which consists of major cream. Seen them trying to intervene, casually invade the scene. Supposedly work with lost ass and triple B's. Occasionally draw back gas and cripple teams. That ain't the inside story. I put your ear to the streets. I got some pins you can meet. Hidden fears degree that won't rest till they job complete. In this everyday world with deception, brings the sea where niggas lie from the cheat. Hot niggas bring heat, lying dead on the hard concrete.
And if it wasn't for these guns, we be assed out. And if it wasn't for these streets, we be cast out. And if it wasn't for these jealous fellas that blast out, we be sitting on top of the world with a stash
And if it
out.
wasn't for these guns, we be assed out. And if it wasn't for these streets, we be cast out. And if it wasn't for these jealous fellas that blast out, we be sitting on top of the world with a stash out.
If it wasn't for these jealous fellas, cast out, private stash out, jigged out, 360 spin outs, guard finesse, basic lessons, savages, the wrong streets, East Trilogy, the Marcy, thugs part of me, 380, my cipher's 360, David's story, Brooklyn's dark boy, setting it, my knowledge infrared and shit, quoting notes from the Exodus, you got blind, you got dumb, fighting for crumbs, predicates in New Jeru, bobbing in the stew, watching snake cats like you, respect that, Stone the LC, let your guard use, Scooch and John Doe, rock the 1-2, James to the Earl Jones.
The high speed to get mine, precisely correct, like infrared lines. The ice baguette shine without the fed time. Front page of headlines. Dum-dums take place of lump sums. These thugs jump guns. Where I'm from, and strictly pump jumps. The fast route. No streets, no nicks, and niggas cashed out. No blasting out. The first stash house with gold bricks we passing out. What I'm about, burners to make you shout. Spit information out. Quicker than first time sippers are getting stout. Ain't nothing changed. Spark cash like propane. No open flame. This ain't no game. All these doughheads my name. Trying to see the range. Switch lanes, visions, Armani frames. Shipping cocaine. But it's all off track like an archer with no
Hey yo, I
aim.
killed them. That's my explanation. They go slugs to the head. No hesitation, yo. I told them all I wanted was plats. And coming from these Brooklyn streets, stick up kids is out to tax. If you got dollars, you got power. But what's power, money, and respect? With no love, you should devour. Unless you got baking soda with the flour and ready ship like 10 birds within the next hour. You feeling me or not? Or make a difference? I'd rather be judged by 12 before going to hell and prosecuted by these devilish spells. With clientele, I prevail, but without none, I'm stuck in a cell trying to make bail. Without parole, and if you put me on death row for my time, then I gotta go. I'm heartless, had no sympathy for myself, and you can't about me down and just bad for your health. And if it wasn't for these guns, we'd be assed out. And if it wasn't for these streets, we'd be cast out. And if it wasn't for these jealous fellas that blast out, we'd be sitting on top of the world with a stash
And if it
out.
wasn't for these guns, we be assed out. And if it wasn't for these streets, we be cast out. And if it wasn't for these jealous fellas that blast out, we be sitting on top of the world with a stash house.
98, House Entertainment, Predicate fam. And we out of here.